You understand this is a criminal investigation? So the next question is going to be, can you tell me what happened to your son, Chase? So you put him in a laundry bag and took him into the basement and placed him into the freezer.
This woman is the worst mother you have ever seen, Azurity France, because just moments ago, she not only killed her own son, but hid him inside a freezer.
Chase Allen was found in a freezer.
But this only scratches the surface of what Azurity has done, because from a history of violence to her sickening behavior, this small Detroit home is hiding much, much more than anyone realizes.
You need to think about your other kids, and you need to be there for them.
I'm going to trial in January, but I know I ain't guilty, so I don't got nothing to worry about.
On June 24, 2022, the Detroit Police Department received a welfare check request from a worried family. According to them, one of the younger boys at the house, Chase Allen, hadn't been seen in more than 3 months. Officers were dispatched to the home, where they were met by 31-year-old Azurity France, Chase's mother. As they began talking to her, they immediately saw a number of strange signs. Azurity was extremely dismissive and had absolutely no answers for where Chase could have gone. This understandably made officers extremely suspicious, and they began carrying out a search warrant inside the home, unaware of what they were about to discover. Because hidden inside a broken freezer in the basement was Chase. He had been killed and seemed to have been placed there for months. As Azurity was immediately arrested and taken into the back of a police cruiser, the audio of her reaction to this discovery was recorded, and needless to say, she couldn't care less about Chase.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
I didn't hit, and I didn't know who to call. It's not. I was scared.
I'm not trying to sound like anything, but I can't talk about anything. I can't talk about the case. The detectives are en route, and they'll go from there.
Where will my kids go?
CPS is coming out.
Will family get them?
I can't speak. I don't know.
Please.
I can tell you that's what's happening.
They're on the way.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Oh my God. No, please. They have family.
Excuse me.
No.
Do my neighbors have to know?
Huh?
Do my neighbors?
Man, listen, you're asking me a lot of questions.
I'm nervous. I'm
I
sorry.
got you. I know. I understand you're nervous. I apologize for that. But right now, we don't know what's going on yet. So when we find out what's going on, we will let you know what's going on.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
With Azurity being more concerned about her reputation than she is about having her son dead, this is what one of the officers at the scene has to say.
She's disgusting.
Reality.
What we signed up for, buddy.
Which is a justified reaction. Afterwards, Azurity is brought in for an interview because at this point, detectives are left wondering how on earth could she let this happen.
So before we start talking, there's just some paperwork we have to fill out, okay? Spell your first name for me.
A-Z.
A-Z?
Mm-hmm.
A-Z?
U-R.
U-R?
A-D-E-E.
A-D-E-E?
Mm-hmm.
How do you pronounce that?
A-J-D.
Azurday? Azurday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's your last name?
France, like the country.
France?
Yes.
Not French, but France.
Mm-hmm.
F-R-A-N-C-E?
Yes.
And what's your date of birth? What's the highest grade you completed in school?
Mm-hmm.
Can you read and write?
Yes.
Okay. So this is what we call your constitutional rights, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So there's five of them on here, okay? What I need you to do is I need you to read them. You can either read them out loud or read them to yourself. Once you've read them, I need you to initial next to each one of them or put these little lines to just let me know that you understand them and then sign right there, okay? You can sit here if you'd like. If you have any questions at all about anything, just go ahead and ask me and I'll explain it to you, okay? Okay, I need you to see where it says the date and the time. I wrote the date. The date is 6/24/22. The time now is 2:36 a.m. If you could write that down. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Just a couple more little questions here. Azuraddee, right?
Yes.
France.
Yes.
Date of birth.
Yes.
Makes you how old?
31.
How tall are you?
5'8".
And I apologize for asking about how much do you weigh?
230.
What's the code for your phone?
I don't have a code.
On your phone?
Mm-mm.
So when to get in it or do anything, to make a phone call, you need to put a code or anything?
No.
And what kind of phone do you have?
Android.
Android? Okay.
Who has no phone?
It's at the house, I think. What's the last 4 of your social security number? And the address? And what's your phone number? That cell phone. Do you work?
No.
Mm-hmm. And who do you live with?
Myself.
And your children?
Mm-hmm.
Do you are you close with your mom or anybody? Anybody? You have anybody? Auntie, sister, your dad?
Mm-hmm.
What's your dad's name?
Andre French.
Andre?
Yes.
Do you know his address?
He's still in Coldwater, Michigan.
Coldwater, Michigan?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the address?
No.
Do you know his phone number?
It was in my phone. The officer had it, I think.
Okay. Before we start writing anything down, I'd like to talk to you,
Mm-hmm.
and you can explain to me everything that took place,
Mm-hmm.
and you know the whole story. Okay.
After reading Azuraddee her rights, the detective gets down to business.
So let's start with what happened tonight. Okay, like how it all began.
I was laying down watching TV and I saw the flashlights like in the window.
What time do you think that was?
I'm not sure. I didn't look at the time.
Well, how long do you think it's been since like that point to right now?
Yeah.
A little bit over an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I opened the door and I said yes, and then they said they were here to do a well-being check.
So you opened the door and you saw it was the police?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And they said they're here to do a well-being check. And I said, okay.
For what?
Chase Allen, my son.
For Chase?
Mm-hmm. My
Allen?
son. My son.
Okay.
And they asked me what was he. Okay, I did lie. I said he was with someone. He wasn't.
Who'd you say he was with?
A lady, a friend.
A friend. Do you remember the name you told them?
Miss Robinson.
Miss Robinson?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there such a person or you just made that up?
I just made that up.
Okay. So they didn't believe you or?
I guess not because they came back.
Oh, so they left?
Mm-hmm.
So you told them, So you told them he was with Mrs. Robinson. And how long before they came back?
Like 10, 20 minutes.
Okay, so when they came back, then what happened?
They said they needed to check the house.
To make sure he wasn't there.
Yeah. So
okay.
That's when I opened the door. I said, okay, I confess.
You said, I confess?
Yes. I said he's in the basement, in the refrigerator.
You said he's in the basement in the refrigerator.
Mm-hmm. And then they handcuffed me and put me in the back of the car. But I did not. So I didn't. Okay,
hold on. We'll get there.
Okay.
So they handcuffed you and they took you into custody and put you in the back of the police car.
Yes.
And then they brought you down here.
Yes.
Okay. So you said you didn't.
No, I didn't.
So can you tell me how he passed?
He wasn't eating. Okay, he's blind and he's medical issues. So
he's blind and what else?
He wouldn't eat or anything. Like he needed special attention. Like far as he was.
So there was other medical. So do you know the other medical?
Yes. And okay, so I tried to wake him up that morning and he didn't wake up. He wasn't breathing or anything. So I laid him on the hallway floor and I thought to myself, I said, what am I going to do? I picked up my phone and I was finna call, but I was scared. So I just took him and put him in the basement.
So how long ago was that?
The end of March.
The end of March.
Yes.
Chase most definitely did not pass away in his sleep. CSI would later determine that his cause of death was blunt force trauma, and someone had intentionally attacked him. So the story Azurity is telling, that she simply woke up one morning and found him gone, isn't what happened.
So you're saying you woke up one morning and he was already dead?
Yes.
He died in his sleep?
Yes, he had to because he wasn't breathing. I was about to wake him up.
Where did he sleep?
In the room with the kids.
In a bed by himself, or?
Yes. The kids was in my room and he was in there.
By himself?
Yeah.
And he's how old?
3.
And when you say he wasn't eating, were you trying to feed him?
Yes, I was. I went and bought the powder from GNC, the weight powder.
Protein powder.
And I bought the insurance. I did everything I could. He wasn't eating. And I was.
You never tried to take him to the doctor?
I was scared. I was scared that they was going to take my other kids. I was so scared.
So how long had he not been eating?
A couple weeks.
And you never took him to the doctor or anything to try to figure out what was going on?
No.
Because you were afraid they were going to take your other kids?
Yes.
But if it's
he was malnutrition.
Right, but if it's a medical condition.
I shouldn't take him. Did the right thing.
But okay, so at the end of March, you're saying you woke up one morning.
Because I made the kids breakfast and I went in there to get him up and I gave him some water and he fell back down. So I'm like, he's not breathing.
What do you mean he fell back? So he was up?
No, he wasn't up. Like I set him up, but he wasn't responding.
Was he cold? I mean.
Yeah, he was.
See,
I didn't touch him or anything. I put that on my dead brother. I didn't.
You were able to move him around?
Yes. I was scared. I didn't know who to call.
So you woke him up, you sat him up, you tried to wake him up. He wasn't awake.
No. Then I felt his heart. He wasn't breathing.
So you tried to sit him up, he fell back down.
Yes.
You laid him in the hallway. And then you decided you were going to call, but you were scared that they would take your other kids?
Yes. I dialed 911 on my phone.
The reason Azurity keeps coming back to keeping her young ones with her is because it had happened before. Back in 2018, authorities had removed Chase and his siblings from Azurity's care due to inadequate care. Unfortunately, she would regain custody of them just 2 years later in 2020. By January of 2021, authorities had once more opened an investigation into burns on Chase's hand, and Azurity admitted she'd lied about taking him for urgent care because she was afraid of losing custody. That September, she admitted to a number of violent offenses that she had committed. And a failure to act and implement long-lasting measures has now resulted in a tragedy, one that Azurity will infuriatingly try to explain away.
So you put him in the basement?
Yes.
And you have a refrigerator in the basement?
A freezer.
Is it like a?
It was there when I moved there. It's like
Well, describe it to me. Does it look like a refrigerator, or does it look like one of those like deep freezers that's kind of like this big?
No, it's an old back in the day refrigerator. Like it doesn't have a freezer,
just one big refrigerator.
Yeah.
Like one big, like a door.
Yeah.
Is it plugged in? Was it working?
It was working, but I don't know what happened. And I swear I was going to turn myself into everything.
So at the end of March, so you put him in there, yes. And then that was it.
Yes.
You never checked. You never tried to move the body. You never tried to do anything with it.
No, I went down there like a couple of weeks ago, and I just got on my knees and prayed.
When did you discover that the refrigerator wasn't working?
Last week.
Last week.
Yes.
So when you initially put him in there, the refrigerator was working.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
I did not anything. He just wouldn't eat. He wasn't eating. Like, I did call my dad and say, Dad, he's not eating. I don't know what to do. And they did tell me to take him to the hospital, and I didn't listen.
So since March, none of your family members or anybody have asked like where he's at or anybody? And
I kept lying and saying he was with someone. And I wanted to open up to him, but I was so scared.
Okay. Before we write all that down,
Mm-hmm.
I just want to get a few things from you. So your deceased son,
Mm-hmm.
his name is Chance? Chase?
Yes.
C-H?
A-Y-C-E.
A-Y-C-E?
Yes.
Last name is what?
Allen.
And what's his date of birth?
9/18.
So he's almost going to be 4.
Yes.
And you have how many other children?
5.
And while Chase sat in that basement, Azurity simply moved on. She was, by this point, expecting once more, and thought she could replace Chase. But keep in mind that even before Chase was born, and before any of this even happened, Azurity was in no state to be looking after her own. As early as 2015 and 2016, she was making posts like this one on her Facebook. How her behavior was not addressed by authorities remains one of the biggest tragedies of this murder.
Who all was home when that happened?
Just me and the kids.
Nobody else lives there?
Yes.
No, none of your baby daddies? No boyfriend? They're not going to find... Because, they're searching the house right now.
Mm-hmm. So
there's no male clothing or somebody's stuff there that lives there?
He wasn't there to find.
Who's he?
My baby daddy.
What's his...
I lied and told him he was with... Because he did ask, and I told him he was with a lady, but he don't know he was in the basement.
And what's his name? What's his date of birth?
Who? The dad?
Yeah. Where's he right now?
At work, I think.
Where's he work at?
Landscaping.
At night? They don't cut grass at night.
Well, he was at work earlier, I'm sorry. I don't know where he is now.
What's his phone number?
He sleeps in the driveway.
He doesn't sleep in the house?
No. No, he doesn't, because me and him are not together. But he asked to just stay there until we get stuff together.
But his stuff's in the house?
Yeah.
What kind of car does he drive?
A black Tahoe.
Black Tahoe?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what year?
No. I'm not sure.
Is it newer, older?
Older.
I understand if you're trying to protect somebody.
No, I'm not.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like, I just want to make sure, and I'm not accusing you of lying to me or trying to be an a-hole or anything like that, okay? Mm-hmm. Just hear me out, okay? I understand it's your baby daddy. It's the father of some of your kids.
Mm-hmm.
If something happened and you're trying to cover up for him, you need to think about your other kids.
No,
and you need to be there for them.
No,
so if he did something to that child, and you're trying to cover up for him, you should just
I
You
swear.
need to tell me.
No, I swear on my kids. I swear.
So you're telling me for the last
Yes. And
4 months.
You can call my dad too, because me and him got into it, and my dad made him move out. And ever since then, he's been sleeping in the driveway.
I understand that he's been sleeping in the driveway, but what I'm saying is, so for 4 months, he didn't ask.
Yes, he asked. And
he never didn't. I mean, 4 months is a long time for a kid to be away. Yeah, and for him not to wonder where this child is. He's not the father of that child?
No, he was wondering where he was. He kept asking me, and I kept lying and saying he was with someone. So, and he kept saying that didn't sound right to him.
Where's Chase's dad?
Incarcerated.
In jail? Mm-hmm. None of his family members ever came and visited the child or anything like that? Grandma, nothing? Yeah. Okay.
The detective floats the idea that she might be covering for someone else, the father of some of her children. But whatever the truth of that night, Azurity was not a parent without a history here. In 2018, just months after her children were first removed from her, Azurity pleaded guilty to violent charges against her young nephew.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at this time?
No.
You understand this is a criminal investigation?
Yes.
So the next question is going to be basically the bulk of your story here. Mm-hmm. Can you tell me what happened to your son, Chase? Okay. So I'm going to write down what you told me, mm-hmm. and then you can review it, mm-hmm. and then we can ask some other questions if we need to clarify anything, okay? Mm-hmm. So you said that your son suffered from numerous medical conditions. And he stopped eating.
Yes.
For about close to 3 weeks. Yes. And then you said you woke up. You don't remember the exact date?
No.
It was the end of March?
Yes.
You discovered that he was deceased.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't call 911. You were scared that they were going to take your other kids away.
Yes.
So you put him in a laundry bag.
Yes.
And took him to the basement and placed him into the freezer.
Yes.
And he's been there ever since.
Yes.
Then today, the police showed up, mm-hmm. checking on his whereabouts.
Yes.
And when they said they needed to come inside to make sure he wasn't in the house, mm-hmm. you told them to come in and that you confessed.
Yes.
You said he's in the basement.
Yes.
Where did Chase sleep?
In the second room.
Did he sleep in his own bedroom?
Yeah.
Do you remember what time it was in the morning when you found him? And I asked you how many kids you had other than Chase, and you said 5, right?
Yes.
Ranging in age from 2 months to 9? Mm-hmm. Or 2 months to how old?
9 to 2 months.
2 months. Did anybody threaten you in any way or promise you anything to make this statement?
No.
Is there anything you'd like to add? This is what I need you to do. I need you to go through everything we wrote down. Mm-hmm. Okay. And it's a question and answer format. Okay. Q's for what I asked you. A is going to be your answer. I want you to go ahead and read it at the end of each one of your answers. Like this one's a super long answer because that's the bulk of your story. It's going to end up on the next page even. At the end of each answer, I need you to initial. Okay? In the bottom of each page, I need you to sign, date, and time. Okay? The time now is 3:17 a.m. Okay? You know what else I want you to do? I want you to make a line like this and a line like that and the remaining lines. Okay?
A big X.
Yeah, big X. Not on what we wrote, but covering, yeah. Okay, this form right here. So I'm going to have to take a buccal swab from you, which is like do you know what that is? It's like a DNA sample. All I do is like swab the inside of your cheek, okay? So if you grant me permission, you're just going to sign on this form. Okay.
What is this for?
This is just for, we can test anything we need to test. Just sign right there. And then the date and the time, 6:24. It's, I wrote, it's 3:23 a.m. All right. Okay, I'll be right back with that, okay?
As Azurity's interview comes to an end, she would be booked into jail on charges of murder and abuse. While awaiting her trial, Azurity would go on to have a number of conversations with two people. The first is an unnamed male, as she rants about her pre-trial situation.
I'm going to trial in January.
What type of court date is on the trial?
For me to take the lie detector test.
They want to ask him about it.
About how he got. I want to see if I did or not. But I know I ain't guilty, so I don't got nothing to worry about.
The second, and more important call, is one with another unnamed female. And on it, Azurity reveals something that will make your blood boil.
I had the baby yesterday.
Oh, you already had the baby?
Yeah, I was in there since Friday.
Oh, damn.
She was born at 8:04 yesterday.
You had a girl, but it just...
Yeah, she's 10 pounds.
So what's her name and come and get her?
I don't know. They didn't even. As soon as I pushed her out, they took her. They asked for my auntie number, and that was it.
In July of 2024, Azurity France pleaded guilty to second-degree murder. The original charges, felony murder, and several others were dismissed as part of the plea. On July 29, 2024, she was sentenced to between 35 and 60 years in prison. During her sentencing, prosecutors would also go into detail of what exactly had been happening inside the home.
Not only did two of the siblings of Chase Allen witness Miss France putting their mother in, one of them who was old at the time, at Miss France's direction, went and got the laundry bag that she eventually put him in. He was failed by so many during his short life.
The one thing we can agree upon is failed from every single adult that could have helped him.
At sentencing, the judge called Azurity herself a product of systemic failure, and a federal lawsuit filed by Chase's father against more than a dozen state welfare workers is still ongoing, arguing he was failed by the very authorities that were meant to protect him. But none of that changes who Chase was, or how he was taken. Our thoughts are with Chase Allen, and with everyone who loved him. Thanks for watching. 80% of everyone watching isn't subscribed. If this is the kind of content you stick around for, subscribing helps us keep making exactly this. It's free, and it goes a long way. If you'd love to watch more videos just like this, check out one of our best cases right here, or our latest upload right here.